Hey guys, so in today's episode, we mostly work on rounding out the base. We do have a few mod conflictions that we bump into that we address as we bump into them. No, they'll be fixed if you choose to download the collection. Does anyone else get the feeling you're playing top-down Minecraft with your friends? This is kind of what me and my friends used to do when we played Minecraft. We used to just dig into a mountain and start building out. It's like, oh, this will be the living room, we'll make the workshop here. It's pretty weird to make that comparison, I guess. Hey guys, so where do I start? Alright, so we made a mistake. I'll just open this up with we made a mistake. So, there's this thing called a blast furnace, which I guess we have to build. It seems like we might be able to build as an alternative if I go to production. Yes, we can build a granite smelting kiln. A coal-fueled kiln smelts metal with low efficiency. So this could probably turn iron into steel. But we probably want the blast furnace, and the blast furnace uses steel. We don't have the ability to get steel because the resources up here, if you remember, if I can go up top, please, thank you, Proximal, they're just iron. There's literally, you can't mine steel. It's just not a thing. You cannot mine steel, does not exist, which is realistic. So we actually, I'm assuming we have to get some coal and some iron and throw in the blast furnace here. That would make a degree of sense. It's just a matter of getting enough steel together to build a blast furnace so we can smelt steel. Kind of counter-redundant here, but we'll break down our steel stone cutting table. Don't even know why I made this thing steel. I mean, I honestly don't want to build things out of wood because why would dwarves ever build anything out of wood? Just like open-ended question. Why would dwarves, if they could build something out of metal, why would they ever build something out of wood? But in this situation, we don't have much of a choice, and it's obviously the only option we really have. Also, Captain Corgi survived. Yeah, he's good. Didn't get any infections on him, which is quite lucky. If he got an infection in some area, we might have to have amputated his arm or leg or something, or he might have just died outright. Alright, you're almost done. You've been building this literally the entire day. You're ravenously hungry, but you're almost done. Just hang in there and don't fail. Like, we have enough steel to build a second one, but it would be lame if you failed. Okay, cool. Okay, it needs fuel. And we can refine steel ore, and that takes 40 iron and 25 ingredients, which is coal. Or charcoal. Ooh, interesting. So could I make charcoal? Convert wood into charcoal. Ooh. All right, let's do this first, because, I mean, new things. We'll make 50 charcoal, and then we have to, obviously, mine some iron, and then convert that iron into steel. It's just me, it's not facing the right direction, right? Whatever, okay. I can actually reinstall this entirely. Ooh, okay, we can just turn it. Can you reinstall that? Sweet, perfect. So, defensively, I've been thinking about what we can do defensively. Say if we get a big raid here, you know, a bunch of angry goblins. We actually did have a goblin raid, which consisted of this guy. I didn't really record it. Honestly, he showed up and I didn't even care. There was one goblin with a bow that couldn't even shoot the bow, and Proximal walked up and just butchered him. It wasn't worth recording. But when we actually get a real threat, because we could get very real threats for the difficulty we're on, the plan is to push eye problems onto the enemy. So the idea is I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. I'm thinking of making a hole between here and here, and then having the ability to break down a wall and give these guys a direct exit to the front of the base, allowing them to contest with the raiders. I'm not 100% sure how I want to actually get this to work, like opening the gates between this area and the front door, but generally the plan is somebody will dip in here, unconstruct, or mine this. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do it yet, but the idea right now is to get these guys to deal with a raiding party. How I'm going to do that, I'm still in the thinking process of how to actually make that work. Alright, so here's some iron. Looks pretty crappy. I mean, that's what iron looks like, I'd imagine, just pretty crappy. We also double layered this wall just to make sure our problems stay on their side of the fence and we stay on our side of the fence. They've actually kind of walked into our trap a few times, so the Lancer is actually at half health, which is nice to see. The Reaper is still at, like, practically full health. Like, I don't even know how much health pool this thing has. 600 for its main body. Okay. I don't... So I got a comment last episode warning me about how horrifying these expanded monsters are, and I need to take more respect in how just terrifying these things are. That's generally the consensus that I have. It's just, he said, like, dude, one of these things is going to end your colony. And I'm like, yeah, probably would. The bear did not stand a chance. Look at all these stones we have. Man, we got marble, slate. Okay, we actually have whoa, we can do 3 times now. So I added a few mods that increase our bulk ability to break down stone because we're going to be in so much of it. So it seems like we can do 3 times at any time. Oh, that's cool. Actually, it's going to help us a lot. We're going to have so much stone through this series. It's going to be absurd. So I have 22 coal sitting right here. And I have a blast furnace and a kiln right here behind this annoying obelisk. And I can't seem to fill either one of them. Missing ingredients, even though coal's right there. What do you want from me, blast furnace and kiln? What are your secrets? Coal-fueled smelting furnace. I mean, is there 2 separate types of coal? Am I missing another type of coal? Pretty awkward if there's 2 different coals. We have coal. Oh no, guys, I think there's 2 different types of coal. Alright, this is on me if there's 2 different types of coal. Oh no, this looks different. You can see this coal has 1,000 health, and this coal has slightly more health. A seam of naturally formed coal. And what do we have over here? We have the remains of some ancient vegetation processed in rocks. Alright, mod confliction. Well, not confliction, but mod overlap. That's pretty confusing. I might have to remove coal expanded. I think that's what's causing this problem, because the smelting devices don't understand that coal expanded is also a potential fuel source, and it just does not recognize it. So there's 2 separate coals that interact differently between the 2 mods. I'll have to look into the mod pack and correct this. A wild jaguar has wandered into your area. A group of... What? These aren't jaguars? I don't know what these things are. They're really big. Really scary. They probably eat people. Well, I mean, I'm just going to ignore them for as long as possible. Hey, the bear lived, everyone. Developed immunity. Sweet. Alright, Captain Corgi. Oh yeah, looks like the right model. This is the same thing the blast furnace is requesting, this style of coal. Captain Corgi, okay, we have to set up a stockpile zone up here. And if you would be so kind as to haul it over there, so somebody else can carry it down the stairs, that would be great. Corporate Ascent. The Chief Executive Officer of Mining Corp will perform a customary visit with any executive in the holding upon request. Invite him, satisfy his royal needs for 10 days, and all you can ride the shuttle to the corporate flotilla. You may then join the board of directors or escape to a new life among the stars. Oh, we have a new ending from one of the mods. This is like the mega corporation ending. Cool. Alright, there's the coal. Cannot fuel. Cannot fuel. Coal. Coal. Definitely the right stuff. It has the same JPEG image. Okay, you can do it. Maybe it's because you can't do hauling. Needs ingredients, can't refine. Okay, maybe it's just because the only one that can actually... Proximal just can't do hauling. Okay, maybe that's just the reason why. Well, okay, whatever. So we'll fuel the blast furnace, and now we're melting down wood into charcoal, and hopefully we'll use that charcoal as like a continued refueling source so we don't have to go out there and collect more coal. Alright, sweet. So now we were able to break iron down into steel in theory. So we have a little bit of iron, I think. Maybe it's upstairs. Yeah, it's just not been hauled. Okay, we gotta get that hauled down into the base. And mine more of it, for that matter. Oh, wow. This thing got mauled by the hermit crabs. Oh, wow. Those things don't mess around. Scary hermit crabs. Where's the big one? There's the big one down there. Looks like he got some bites from hermit crabs too, but it looks like he won his fight. So something we need to start working on is research, because we need at the very, very least passive coolers, because I've seen the temperature rise up to 50 Celsius already on this island. So it can get very, very hot, to say the very least. So we want to get those passive coolers researched, so in case we need them. It's December right now, and it already got up to 50 Celsius. So it's probably only going to get warmer as time passes. Who is going to be our researcher? Well, that's Captain Corgi. Alright, the ground trembles as a massive hermit crab living inside a huge boulder drags itself across the region. It isn't hostile, but almost impervious to gunfire, and will lay waste to anything in its path if not stopped. Crushes everything on its path. Hey buddy, how's it going? Really slow. You leave a mess behind you. Man, that's one heck of a shell. You, just gonna go over there, aren't you? Alright. Have a good one. Enjoy. Oh, man, he's crushing trees. Check that out. That's cool. We're gonna have an epic fight here? Nope, no, he's gone. He wants nothing to do with it. He's out. He's running. Alright, well, this is not a problem for us. We're just gonna ignore this entirely. Sleepy Jarl of the... Oh, what even is that name? RimFortress has sent a message. They are researching some artifact, but seems to have hit some roadblocks. They ask for your help by your best researcher, and are willing to share some of the insight if the researcher goes well. It is also an opportunity to improve relationships with the faction. I mean, everyone sucks here at research, and I want to keep everyone here because, well, we don't have anyone to spare, to say the very least. I'm just trying to make steel at the moment, and that's a whole thing on its own. Alright, so it's fully fueled. It's got 100 fuel. I've got Proximal ordered to use the device, so let's see what he does. He's going to go grab some wood. I don't know why, but it's what he's chosen. He's grabbed 58 wood. He's probably going to grab some more. Are you just going to make charcoal? No. I want you to make steel, please. Can you please make steel? No, you're just going to make more charcoal, aren't you? Okay, well. Iron ore? Iron. Okay. I'm learning. So I think iron is not actually iron ore. This might be another mod kerfuffle. So it looks like I can use this iron to actually build stuff. So I can make iron beds and iron things and other iron-related products. I can even make an iron throne. That's actually pretty cool. Iron end tables. Okay. I don't know how to turn iron into steel. Iron ore seam. Are any of the iron ores different? I think they're all the same. Iron ore seam. Whoa, I wonder what happened here. Whatever. We can even make doors out of iron. I wonder how good they are. Pretty garbage. Okay, well, now we know. Alright, so let's build some basic residence, because at some point we're going to have to take prisoners and expand our colony. That's going to be the main thing we're going to be focusing on, is getting more than 3 people for the start of this series. So we're going to build a few rooms for future prisoners and future colonists. They're going to be very small, like super small, like 4x4. And hopefully in the future we'll be able to make them bigger, but right now I think this is all we can really afford for size. We also picked up a stainless steel greatsword, which seems pretty good, honestly. We had a guest that fought the goblin and lost, which was pretty nice. So he died not of our choice. He's actually wearing some kind of male shirt, which is cool. Painted though, so we're not going to take it, but it's cool. West, the deserter. An artilleryman is calling from nearby. He is a deserter of an army of the fallen Imperium. He is being hunted by a loyalty squad. He wishes to join you. He knows the location of key outposts containing, can I go back to that, please? Containing everything needed to develop psionic powers. Neat. Beware, if you accept him, you will become the enemy of the fallen Imperium. The pursuing loyalist squad will attack immediately, and we get a guy. And we get attacked by one guy. So we have a couple days to accept this. We have 8 days, and I do want to accept it. It's just a matter of preparing to deal with that one guy. It is, you know, as said. Okay, guess he picked a fight and won. Wow, what a badass. It's just one guy, so we should be able to prepare in some defenses to actually deal with him. I'd like to get a kill box set up, and I'm looking at these wooden stakes, and they look pretty appealing, honestly. So I'm thinking we might make a ladder entrance here, and then, I don't know, kind of do like a whole little network underground, and another ladder going back up, and then this will be another ladder going back down. I'm not 100% sure how we want to build a defensive strategy with this defense layout. Hey guys, what are you guys doing here? You just walking around? All right, see you later. Okay. So essentially, it's going to be like a ladder down here, and then we'll do like a network of zigzags, and another ladder back up inside our compound. Maybe. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to work. I'm not sure how the AI pathfinding is going to work. World infestation. A massive insect hive colony has been spotted. The bugs are growing menace that needs to be dealt with eventually. What? Welcome to better infestations, guys. This is something that we have. Well, at least on an island. I wonder how these guys would even get word of, like, the massive Colossus infestation that's, like, invading the Western continent. They're just literally trapped on an island. No contact. I guess some guys walked past the island. I don't even know. Magic. Doesn't look like anything inside here is deteriorating, which is nice. The glitter world medicine might be nice to collect at some point. The rest of it is kind of meh. I mean, the shock lance is useful. Well, we had one of our guys break. I think he's on a food binge. Yeah, he's picking out. It's fine. Why don't we have any food down here? This should be something that we have. Is it the guy that's pigging out? Is I cook? Captain Corgi, are you our cook? Yeah, you're our cook. Dude, why aren't you making any meals for the guys? It's kind of relevant. We need food. Oh, he picked a fight with another crab. Man, this guy's getting battle-hardened experience fighting crabs. We can also make a dwarf research table, which is probably not the worst idea. It gives us another tech tree we can work on. I don't think we can do anything dwarf related without a dwarf tech tree. Maybe we can. Here's the dwarf tech tree stuff. Dwarven good products. Plump helm. Oh, no, this is dwarven farming. Okay, no, this is different. But I do want to get, like, cave wheat. That sounds very appealing. Stop using... Okay. I've never used a lot of these mods, just so you guys know. So a lot of this stuff I'm going in completely blind, and we're going to be learning about it together. Like, I have no idea what this tree is, or... Like, I know it's stuff from literally right from RimFortress as growing products, but like how it's implemented, I don't know. Food preservation sounds pretty important too. Bird post. I think that's early game trading. Yeah, comms. Allows you to call traders and make contact with the nearby shipping routes. That sounds important too. What else do we want from this? Brewing would be nice as well. We're still trying to work on passive coolers. Let's do that first. I thought that was done. If I tell you to cut 3 stone at a time, what are you going to do? You're going to grab 1, you're going to grab 2, you're going to grab 3 and do them all. Okay, that's sweet. I like that. Argopod apparel. Goblin cloth loin. No, thank you. Alright, moving on. Oh, this guy's still here. Still in good condition. Got in a few more fights. I think that crab kind of left. Yeah, he's gone. I'd like to get a fueled smelter, but the problem is it needs 80 steel. And I'm still not 100% sure how to even make steel. So, we're still trying to figure this out here. Huh. It's a good thing we have this barbecue split from this mod. It's basically just like a better campfire. It's got a slightly higher cooking speed than a campfire, which is nice. And it's kind of just the only thing keeping us alive is this barbecue at the moment. Alright, we got a raid. Okay, it's one guy with a club and a door. Oh, this is like my D&D role. I used to play a paladin, and I'd carry around a wooden door with me everywhere. And I think I had a mace. Oh, it's just a really... It's me as a paladin. He's actually a caster, too. I don't know what that symbol represents. Oh, he's a geomancer. Alright. I mean... I think we'll go out... I mean, well, I guess we'll wait for the geomancer to come to us, I suppose. Whenever he comes around, we'll just all jump on him and hopefully just beat him to death. Ideally, beat him to submission so we can actually capture this guy. It'd be nice to have a geomancer on the team if we're going to be primarily underground. Just, that sounds like a good idea and concept. He's pretty smart, too. He has a tin club. Maybe I spoke too soon. Okay, I'm curious. What are the tin club stats? 7.23, very low armor penetration. Okay, well. Alright, sure, whatever. Porgy, you want to equip the stainless steel broadsword so you can help in melee? Thank you. Alright, they're beginning their assault. We'll grab all our lads. We'll meet them at the gate. You coming at us? Okay, we're actually going to come out and meet you because you're really slow. And I don't want to wait. I got better things to do. Come on. Fight us! Man, Proximal's quick. He's got that sprint function, too. Okay, if I tell him to grapple once he's in range... This guy's a geomancer, so he might cast some sick spells at us. We have no idea. Okay, grapple. And grapple. And stop where you are. Grapple. And go help. Ooh, good shot. The quiver. Oh, well, we killed her. Alright, as you were. Go back. Take a break. She's dead. Don't worry about it. Leave her where she is. It is what it is. Alright, so we now have beds for technically 7 people, but realistically 4 or 5. So let's accept that quest. We have 1 day to accept it left. We don't have any defenses, but a person with an assault rifle, sure. I mean, I think that's breaking our rules. But let's just deal with one thing at a time. Welcome to the team. Nelson, come on in. And we'll send Proximal out to help protect you because you're going to have somebody chasing you. Yeah, there's the raid from the Loyalist squad. So you're getting chased by one guy with an LMG. We'll just ambush him right at the doorway. What else do you have, Nelson? You also have a knife. Can I get some stats on that? An iron yogan. Okay, it looks pretty crappy, honestly. Alright, where's that guy? You just hanging out up there? Ruins nearby? Ooh, neat. Raiders' presence, almost none. Alright, we'll have to look into that later. I mean, we're not going to be able to get there at any point in the near future, but at some point we'll have to look into it. I guess we'll just have to wait for that guy to actually show up. I'll show Nelson to his bedroom while he's here. Nelson, this is your bed. Welcome to the team. Now we need both you guys back upstairs because the dude's coming. Nelson, why one of you dwarves have gotten sick from malaria? Nelson! Why does he have a death acidifier on him? Nelson! I'm not liking you being here more and more every minute. Here comes the lady that's here to get revenge on Nelson. Hello. Wait, what kind of knife do you have? You have a copper knife? Alright, well, you made your life mistakes. Alright, well, whatever. Now, I'm curious. So, we have a mod that prevents us from equipping weapons that we don't have researched. If you drop that, Nelson, can you pick it back up? Yes, you can. Okay. We don't have this researched, and we should not be able to equip what we don't have researched, from what I understand. Yeah, if you could just haul that off. Can't equip biocoded. Okay, I guess that's the thing. Let me just take a quick look at my mods and make sure this mod is actually enabled. Give me a second. Arcane technologies. Okay, this is the one that we had that prevents us from using technology. Minimum tech level to restricted items. Medieval? Restricted even if the item is researched. Ooh! Yes! Restrict items above the colony's current tech level. Sure. Try to exempt clothing research options. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so now, if we try to equip that, no, biocoded. What about the LMG? Unknown technology. Yes, this is what we want. We cannot use the technology. We do not understand. Nelson cannot also not use his M16 because he's forgotten how to use it. Well, live and learn. I think I'm going to call episode here. I've been recording for an hour and I don't know how long these episodes are going to be. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Right now, I'm not putting that much work into giving the people text overlays simply because I don't have much opportunity. Once we have a more living area, I'll be able to do a lot more work in editing. Right now, I just simply don't have much opportunities to. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I look forward to seeing you for the next part. Stay safe out there, and have a good one. Good thing we just harvested all the corn.